thank you so much for joining me today for another video. So today I thought I would do a video I haven't done before, which is a hair tutorial. Yeah, I just haven't really done a lot of hair because I'm not like that confident in styling my hair, but I used to be really good when I was like 10. Anyway, since I do have shorter hair now, it's always been like really long, like reaching down past like the middle of my back, but I did get it cut like pretty short in January and I've been loving it so far, and I just wanted to share with you guys how I style my short hair. Now it did grow out a little bit since January, so it's a little more of like a lob, I would say, than a bob. There's some things I do to make my hair look a lot better than it looks like this. So if you guys want to see how I go from this to this, then keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is protect my hair. Now I do want to quickly mention to you guys that I am working with second day hair, and I had my hair shampooed and basically like towel dried and air dried a little bit. I used mousse, and I used like the Paul Mitchell mousse that I had. I just took like a palm full, kind of rubbed it through my hair and kind of, you know, tousled it at the roots like that, and it gave me a little more volume than usual, whereas usually would be a little flat. That's what's in my hair, and I'm gonna go ahead and use my Paul Mitchell Soft Style Heat Seal. It's the thermal protection spray, and I'm just gonna spray this all over my hair. It is important to make sure you're protecting your hair with good measure, because you don't want your hair to end up looking like a frizzy mess because of all the damage. I just got my hair to a point where I'm pretty happy with it because it looks healthier. In college, I used to like dye it and perm it all the time, so it wasn't very healthy in college. But I've been getting it a lot healthier now, so I'm pretty happy with it, so I better protect it, you know? Just brushing through it with like my little tiny wet brush. Don't look at it because it's gross. But it's like a little wet brush that I got from Target. It's like a travel size, but I've been really liking it to just comb through it whenever I have like wet product in my hair. So now I'm gonna show you the tool I'm gonna use. This is just like a traveling curling wand plus flat iron 2-in-1 kind of a tool, and I just got it from Amazon. If you're curious about it, I'll leave a link down in the description. But yeah, I pretty much got it for my travel to San Diego, I think back in February. I really like it because it heats up really fast, and it's small, so it's not really clunky, just like using it for everyday uses. And this actually helps my curls last like a couple days, which is really nice. I'm gonna just go ahead and use it. There's no heat setting, it's just on or off, so that might kind of be, you know, a deal breaker for some of you guys, but I like it. Before I do anything else though, I'm gonna clip and section my hair. What I do is I basically just put half of my hair up like this, and then I like to just clip it away. I'll use 2 to clip it because my hair's so thick. Okay, so now it's kind of clipped away. I have basically the bottom section left, and it's pretty short, so I'm not gonna be like needed to make sure I actually protected those because my hair is like decently thick, and I don't know if my heat protectant reached these guys. Now, as I was saying, these are pretty like short. They've definitely grown since January, but they're still pretty short. I'm just gonna take like sections about like, I want to say like ½ an inch, and the curling part itself is gonna be like really brief. So I just take this section, take my curling iron, face it down, and then I curl it outwards and hold it there for maybe like 5 to 6 seconds, and then kind of release, and then I leave it like that. Now I don't know if you guys noticed, but I kept the last inch or so, you know, not touching the wand because I wanted to keep that kind of beachiness, not too like, you know, Shirley Temple kind of look. If you like that look, you should definitely go for it, but I'm not really about that. I'm gonna take another section now. This is gonna be kind of like an inch or so. And you know, you don't really need to be very consistent with like the sections that you take, because you kind of want it to look a little more effortless. So again, I have like an inch or so hanging off. Then I'm just holding it for a bit and then letting it go. like that. So I really like, I don't know if you guys can see it because my hair's black and I should have worn different colored clothing, but let me see if I can show you guys. So this is basically what it kind of looks like right now. Bit of a curl, not too much, kind of subtle right now. Hope you guys can see it. So I'm just gonna show you guys what I do on this side. I also curl it away. You gotta be careful not to burn your fingers. Just hold it there for a couple seconds. Release. Because my hair's so dark, it might be a little difficult for you guys to see, but this is kind of what it looks like, the effect that we're going for. So I'll do one more curling away from my face. And keep in mind with the bottom section of my hair, I'm not too concerned about like it looking perfect because it is going to be covered by just the top section of my hair. I just curl it just to make sure it gives the volume underneath the top section of the hair. Front two sections I like to curl away from the face, and then the rest I just kind of leave it up to whatever happens. Alright, so now I'll finish off the back of my hair and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have finished curling the bottom sections of my hair. I am keeping it very just kind of carefree, not too fussy. So now I'm going to let down the top section of my hair. It's gonna get crazy. See, the top section of my hair just completely covers everything that I did underneath. I'm actually gonna just start from the front of my face and move to the back. Same with this side. What I like to do when I'm at the front side of my face is again curl it outwards. And I'm not doing like a ribbon curl, meaning I'm not like keeping it flat against the wand. I'm just kind of twisting it. So here I'm just twisting. Not creating a ribbon effect, just twisting. Hold it there and let it go. Just gonna let it cool and work on the next section. I think with this section I am still gonna curl it outwards because it's still pretty close to my face and that's just what I like to do. Still leaving the end a little free. Let it go. With this section, I'm gonna start curling it the other way around, so towards my face. And then I'm just gonna keep alternating like that until I reach the back of my head. And if you can notice, I'm not curling it like right at my scalp. I'm leaving like a couple inches of hair at the root kind of straight, and then I'm starting the curl 2 inches down from the roots. Okay, so now I've pretty much finished this side of my hair. I'm not gonna run my fingers through it yet because I'm just gonna let it cool. Let me get closer so you guys can see the light shine off my hair. Now I'm gonna work on this side of my hair. This side obviously has more hair because that's where the part is on my head. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did on this side, work from my face to the back, and start with this section of hair curling away from my face, and I'll probably do that for a couple sections before I move on to alternating just the directions. And then for the front sections, I do also want to mention that I don't start curling like here. I start curling where I want the curl to start, so basically like almost at eye level. That's where I make my curl start. Then with this section, I'm also gonna curl away from my face. And then I'm gonna start alternating after this, like covering my face with all the cords and hair and everything. Right, let's curl this towards my face now. I have so much hair. Now I'm at the back section of my hair, and for this I'm just gonna curl like horizontally. So basically what I mean is I just take the wand horizontally and just wrap my hair around like so. Okay, so now that I've pretty much finished doing all the curling that I need to, I'm gonna let it cool for a little bit and then start finger brushing my hair. So I'm just gonna take my fingers and then brush through my hair like this and kind of break up the waves a little bit. And kind of like to shake it up. To break the weight of my hair. And then at this point, it's pretty much up to your personal preference and how you like your hair to look. For me, I don't want it to look too crazy. I want it to look a little more like effortless. I like to just kind of use my fingers to work my hair in certain ways that'll make it look the way I want it to look. And at this point you can use hairspray if you'd like to, but for me I don't really like using hairspray, especially I'm gonna sleep on this hair. I don't want the hairspray to get on my pillowcase and then do something to my skin. But of course, if you are planning on, you know, making the curls last all night or something, then you can go ahead and use hairspray. Just make sure you use hairspray that doesn't make your hair crunchy, because you still want the softness and the movement to your hair. Alright guys, so that is it for my take on how I style my lob. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you are new, please do consider joining the Breath of Beauty family, because if you like what you see, you belong here and we welcome you with open arms. And if you want, you can spend more time with me over here and just, you know, spend some quality time together and talk about makeup and all things beauty related. Of course, I would always enjoy your company.